So recently, the owner of my apartment decided to get a new management company. Out with the old, in with the new, trying to change the regime a little bit. Honestly, I think they were trying to find a better. What's going on over here? Hey! Hey! Brother,
Thank you.
put her
Nasty
down.
bastard, he can rot in hell.
I think you should get out of here,
But
ma'am.
so he wanted a new management company because the old management company wasn't really up to snuff. They were kind of lacking. They weren't really taking care of the property. Then he just needed a change. They were leaving our property manager to struggle, and it just sucked. It sucked for him. And so I understand why he did a whole regime change because it needed to be done. But this new management company has like this corporate lady, and apparently they're a local office. But this corporate lady comes in and she starts substituting for our regular property manager, and it's whatever. She's kind of snobby, but I know the type. Like the Karen type, wears bright red lipstick and gets all fancily dressed like she's going to the country club for dinner or some shit. And so she's substituting sometimes for my regular property manager. And one day we were due for a pest inspection where they like spray for bugs and stuff, and for preemptive measures to make sure that no bugs are getting into the house or anything like that. And for context, I work third, and we get a knock on the door at around 10 a.m., 9 a.m., something like that. And I'm still asleep because I just got home maybe an hour prior. And I needed some sleep. Shut the hell up, you O'Driscoll. But, I was still asleep because I just went to bed an hour earlier. I work third shift, and I'm not going to wait up for some random ass pest people to come through, and when they didn't even tell us what time they'd be here or anything like that. It wasn't scheduled. They were just going around the property. So I hear this knock on the door, and I get up, I rise up out of bed, in my tidy whities beside my wife, and I go and heavily knocking. I see her fiddling with the freaking door, trying to find out what key is in my apartment. So I call out to her. I'm like, "Hey, I'm getting dressed here. I'm putting on a shirt and some trousers. I'm getting dressed here." And like, she's not responding. And you could assume, maybe she didn't hear me. But my wife, she's nearly deaf. Like she's going deaf. And she heard me from all the way across the street. And for context, like the distance from where I was getting ready was my couch and my living room door. And the distance between those two is probably from where I'm sitting to that back wall, maybe 3 feet. And I'm yelling. I'm like, "Hey, I'm getting dressed. Wait up." And she's still over there just monkey fucking the door handle trying to get in. And she keeps on wiggling this shit, and I'm screaming at her, "Hey, hey, hey, hey! I'm naked. I'm naked. Let me get my shirt on," because we had just washed clothes. I didn't have any in the closet back there because I keep my clothes in my office, and I had just washed clothes, so I was just going to grab some out of the hampers. They're right next to the door. It was very quick, but she kept on like jangling her keys into the door, trying to find which one worked, and I hastily got a shirt and some shorts on and opened the door. I'm like, "Hello, can I help you?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, we have pest control." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." But like, what I'm thinking about that I should have done is I should have just, stayed in the nude. I should have just stayed there. When I saw she wasn't going to slow down, I should have just let her see my balls and everything, because it was disrespectful and weird. And she's just been weird. And I've figured out like a little bit of a conspiracy behind her. That was my first interaction with her, and ever since then I really haven't jived with her. The other interaction is our AC unit went out, right? And I talked to my old property manager, and she said, "Oh yeah, just go pick up the portable AC. It'll be cool, It'll at least cool down a room, and just go tell who's your mama up in the office to give it to you. So my wife goes and does that, and she looks at my wife and she's like disrespectful. This is like a story told from my wife. She's like, you can't keep that AC forever. You can't keep the portable AC forever. And I'm like, we don't want it forever. It's 92 degrees in our house. Like, we don't need it forever. It's just 90 fucking 2 degrees in our house. I don't see why you need to have a snarky attitude. It's just, I don't know. It's like weird disrespectful behavior, and it just irks me. I don't know. Like, I know that she wants to come in from corporate and do what the gods may will with the property to get it up to spruce and up to schnuzz, but she's been going about it very weirdly. And apparently, as from my old property manager, because I'm pretty close with her, she lives under me, and it's just one of those neighborly things. Like, I got to know her over the years. So apparently, there's a big conspiracy going on that this property management company came in, and they've started losing leases apparently, and she said that they're trying to like up the rent by like $400 per person. They're losing lease renewals so that they can have people re-sign them for a higher charge, and it's just like really shady stuff. Really shady stuff to be like a new property manager. And here's the kicker: they fired my old property manager, and the quotation was, or the reason that she gave was, that they didn't have faith in her to do her job. She's been doing the job for 5 years, and it's been pretty much fine. Like, she's been doing a great job with residents and everything. It's a decent apartment for a decent price, and so she's like, by all standards, she's been better than most property managers I've dealt with in the past. And she expect. We're good.
Damn, that hurt.
But so like they're not really doing any renovations or anything like that, but they're implementing new systems, like a digital system. And I mean, like I said, it's okay. But like, my old property manager thinks that she's kind of trying to clear out the old regime, so clearing out my old property manager because she had a little something to say and gave a little pushback to losing tenants' lease renewals, and trying to implement new fees, and a fee here, a fee there, a fee for being in your underwear apparently because she was just dying to get in to see my draws. And it's just, she's being weird. She's being weird, and she's nice to me. She's nice to me. I don't know if it's just because I have such a friendly face. Maybe it's because I wear like a silly goose shirt and I'm just not, in a bitchy mood all the time. So she's like super nice to me, but like it feels kind of like two-faced. Like it feels like she's going to flip a coin and decide to evict me or something. And it's just been that behavior ever since she moved in, and like I don't know what kind of like changes she's wanting to make in the future. I went ahead and hurried up to get our lease renewal because I knew like I didn't want to wait and let her enact those changes and just screw me in the long term. Hey, buddy.
Just fine out here. So how about you leave me be? You want your hide hung?
Oh, that guy had a gun. Nope, we're good. But so I don't know what the end game plan is here. What's this guy doing? Hey, mister. Mister.
That's exactly what I've been looking for.
Mister, what are you doing?
Well, hey there, partner. Come take a look at this.
What's that?
Look at this, my friend. Tobacco.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nature's gift to us all. Focuses
Let me smoke
the
some of
mind
that.
like nothing else.
Whatever you say.
Well, I say, why buy it off the shelves when you can make your own?
You got that right. Screw the man. Screw that corporate policy. Can I cut some?
Well, plenty left here if you're interested. I'd best keep moving.
Awesome.
There you go.
But so I don't know what the end game is because we did our early lease renewal, and it didn't go up by like $20. So like it's a pretty standard increase. So like I have a working theory that maybe this person's fine and they actually do mean well. Like it seems kind of suspicious, but also they just fired my old property manager and she might be like bitter and scornful. So like who knows if she's just trying to like poison the well on her way out. Like I mean it's possible. Like of course I've known her a while, but like you never like knows somebody. There might have been a good reason. But for all intents and purposes, just like trying to walk in on me in my birthday suit, that just felt weird, especially when I'm like sitting here calling out, "Hey, wait a minute, my dick is out, wait a minute," you know, like I don't know, it's just weird. I thought I would share that about my property manager. Like it just felt like a weird situation, something I wanted to share and talk about. But anyways, I hope everyone's having a nice rest of their day and this has been Ultimate Weenie. And see you guys later. Love you. Bye.
And I